The Tabletop TV program is for mature audiences only.
Okay, cameras are rolling. We're live in 3, 2...
Thanks for tuning in to Tabletop TV.
Welcome back to Tabletop TV. If you just checked your stocking and found a tape recorder with this episode in it, it means you were naughty this year. I'm Reed B. I will be your host and game master this holiday evening, and I am jolly to be joined by... Popcorn to Colton.
Hi, I'm Colton, and I'm going to be joined by Popcorn to Sid.
You didn't say who you're playing.
I thought we were just talking. Yeah.
He's jolly. He's playing a jolly man.
I'm playing Tulpa. I'm Colton, and I'm playing Tulpa.
Hi, I'm Sydney Claus, and I'm playing Marianne.
Hi, I'm the...
Popcorn Borb.
Thanks. I'm Borb, and I'm gonna be playing Larder Gillhooley, and I popcorn to Sid.
What?
Hi, I'm Sydney Claus, and I popcorn to Reed.
We were almost in a troubling feedback loop where the character player introductions were about to go for 15 minutes. Sid, thank you for being a teacher's pet in this moment and not derailing everything.
It's truly what I do best in life. Be a teacher's pet.
I'm the cool guy.
And the holiday season wouldn't be complete without a little bit of gift giving. And dear viewer, do we have a gift for you? A fourth player is going to be joining our party today for kind of the rest of the campaign. A player you may already be a fan of, returning to the podcast for the first time in a while. You know him, you love him. He goes by the name of...
Hi, I'm Hudson. I have twofold for my introduction. Number one is, Reed very distinctly told me that I'm not allowed to name the character that I'm playing today. But two, as for Reed's introduction, I'm really upset that he didn't act more seductive when he said you're on the naughty list this year. And I think he could have added a lot more zest to it. And I think that it kind of ruined the whole vibe that I was going for pre-session.
Reed, I think you should try saying it again. You don't have to splice it back in or anything, but just give it your best shot right now.
Yeah, do a take two now and get really into it.
Editor, play the music again. All right. Wait, I'll do it live. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Tabletop TV. Welcome back to Tabletop TV. If you just checked your stocking and found a tape recorder with this episode, it
Not
means
sexy
you are
makes me
naughty.
sad. Not sexy makes me sad.
This is making it terrible.
You sound like Steve Buscemi or something.
Not sexy and I'm sad now.
That's a wrap. Subscribe to the Patreon to not have to hear that.
I'll do it in my sexy voice on the Patreon.
Oh, man.
That'll get people on
Oh my God.
Let's fucking go.
Ayo.
I'll do it in my Eeyore onesie on the Patreon.
Yes.
Full body shot.
Now we're talking.
Sid's sexy voice is just a Patrick Bateman impression.
It won't be sexy, it'll be deadpan, but I will be dressed as Eeyore.
Hey, happy to have you back, Hudson. This is the energy we were missing. Do it again, but sexier is a command that will haunt my lowest nightmares for the rest of my life.
I think I'd get immediate performance anxiety if I were in that situation.
Yeah, I'd hate to be thrust into that. All right, so now that we've gotten all of the sexy out of our system, how about we deck the halls with a bit of a recap? How many Christmas puns can he fit into an opening? Last time on Valley of the Dreamer, Larder had a dream meeting with the 3 seers and the whole fellowship, minus Tulpa and Marianne. Turns out the amulets that the seers distributed allow the wearer to contact the seers while dreaming and vice versa. Very cool. In this meeting, the seers got a lot of questions about why they were being really aggro towards Tulpa, and finally they begrudgingly gave him permission to stay in the party, but asked for frequent updates just in case. In their agitation, Larder noticed that one of the 7 stained glass windows depicting the songstresses had been shattered, specifically the window that would have depicted the 4th of the songstresses. The dream ended as morning rose. Marianne slept completely nightmareless, and Tulpa experienced his very first dream. The party hit the road, and we had a travel montage where Tulpa learned about drowning for the first time. Larder fed people chicken shit, and Marianne stopped the group from emotionally imploding. This period of travel carried us well into the season of fall, where the party's route had to be diverted to resupply on Rimbloom tea, because Mr. Tumnus's stock began to run low, and Marianne was growing increasingly paranoid that her dangerous nightmares would return. While gathering some freshly bloomed Rimbloom flowers from an idyllic field, Marianne and Tulpa experienced a haunting vision from the past, trapped inside one of the Rimblooms, in which a terrifying scarecrow-like nightmare ended a man's life while a hamlet burned to the ground in the background, and the last word the man ever muttered was Grimani. Larder didn't have it any less ominous. While wrangling his chickens, he wandered a little closer to the ancient ruin of a hamlet in the middle of the field, and was able to spot 3 ominous figures watching them from a distance atop the old mill. At the request of Mr. Tumnus, our party quickly fled the field, and that is where we left off last time. All right, so with our intro out of the way, we're going to hop right back into the action. And guess what, team? We're going to enter another period of travel. It is currently late fall, and we are going to do about another month or 2 of travel that is going to carry us into winter. First, I want to ask, are there any conversations that happen after the events of last session, or any scenes you would just like to bring into the spotlight before I say my shtick? Is there anything, are there any scenes you'd like to run over this period of downtime?
Who is guiding us as we travel?
I think it's been a mix of Mr. Tumnus and Larder, honestly. I think Marianne also helps, but Marianne is very preoccupied with Lily and kind of making sure she's fed and not running off into the woods and cared for. So I think a lot of that falls upon Tumnus, Larder, sometimes Grimbus.
No Tulpa?
No.
I'm more of an instigator for Lily instead of a watcher.
I think Tulpa tried to lead the party about one time, and you got horribly lost in a matter of minutes.
I think Tulpa is going to be the annoying little kid who just made a new friend and hang around Larder a lot.
Hey, quit messing with that.
What?
Those are precise implements.
Sorry, they're covered in this weird white goop. I thought you didn't want it on there.
That white goop is extremely important.
Really? Because it just comes out of the chickens. Are they supposed to be making goop like this?
That's the most important part. That's how we can predict the future.
What?
Yeah. For example, if a chicken is still shitting, that means it's alive, and it will try to run away if you attempt to turn it into food. And if it ain't shitting, then it is probably dead. And that means it will remain dead.
Are you sure about that last part?
You know, Tulpa, I thought I was, but this whole thing has been nothing short of sideways. Tulpa, you're sideways. You're a sideways guy. Or, well, you're sideways, that's for sure.
Really? Am I? The camera pans over to Tulpa, and he is actively standing sideways, like feet on the trunk of a tree. Oh. Ah.
I was briefly imagining you as a right angle of a man, just bending at the knees into kind of a...
My bad.
Yeah, see, that's better.
Okay, sweet. So I think some more Tulpa Larder bonding happens. You become a little bit more worldly as you are shown what chicken shit is and how not to get lost in the forest and the concept of food and such. And travel continues. All right, guys, we're going to do a couple more vignettes similar to what we did last time. I have some problems here, and we're just going to do one roll for each. I don't want to make them any more elaborate than one roll. The roll will determine if it's easily overcome and you don't spend resources. If you fail, it just means I take resources from your stash. Failure doesn't mean you fail to pass the obstacle. It just means you spend a couple more days, perhaps a little more food and time getting past it. So, there was a town very close by to the field of Rimblooms where you are able to resupply, putting your supplies back at 6, which is good because you have quite the journey ahead of you before the next town. The first challenge that you come across is that at the town you are resupplying in, Lily Tillman does not want to leave. She makes so many friends in her first day at this town. Everybody loves her. She is welcomed as a savior and a god, and there are like paintings done of her in beautiful brush strokes depicting a young girl in a white dress singing. Everyone in the town wants her to stay forever and be their new leader, seeming to fail to recognize that she needs to go to the Valley of the Dreamer. Eventually, when it comes time to leave, Lily's going, No, I don't want to. I got friends. We can stay a couple more days. Marianne, tell them we can stay a couple more days. It's great here.
It is quite lovely here, Lily, but maybe we should stop back on our way back from the Dreamer, because we do have a job to do.
Yeah, but can't the job wait just a couple weeks?
Now, Lily, you know that it can't.
Yeah. But, I mean, come on.
I would like to do my... I can apply a bunch of tags, right?
Yeah, as many as you think work.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use Songstress's caretaker. I feel like as her caretaker, I would kind of know how to get her to do what I want. With that comes understands her needs, because I know what I need to say to get her to do things. Unfortunately, I think gets teenage sass also applies here.
Yeah.
Which is a negative tag.
So I think that's a +2, -1 for a +1 to your roll.
And not +1D, just +1.
+1 to your roll of 2 6-sided dice.
Okay, thank you.
And mark a point of improvement on the theme you're taking the negative tag from.
Pog.
I think I will mark a point of improvement, thank you.
I will. I got a 10.
And that is a full success. The +1 took you to exactly what you needed to have no consequences at all.
Yep. Take that, teenage sass.
You get a lot of teenage sass from this girl. Just, you don't know what's best for me. This is, I can make my own decisions. I'm practically an adult. What do you think you say to her?
I truly have no idea.
That's okay.
But Marianne knows what to say in her heart.
Beautiful.
So I will let the listener insert what they would say to a sassy teenager here, and then we will proceed.
The music gets really sentimental. Marianne gets down on a knee and says some words to Lily Tillman that aren't caught by the camera in a wide shot of their conversation. And when we cut back in, Lily Tillman goes, "Okay, yeah, I understand. I'll go say goodbye."
Ba-doom.
Travel moves forward. You leave the town you resupplied from and are back off into the wilderness. You have a couple weeks of steady travel, no huge interruptions, until eventually there is one rather large and semi-persistent interruption that you believe is either following you or lives in the region. After a couple weeks of travel, you start seeing a bear that's just, you keep seeing it a little bit away from where you're setting up camp. You travel a little more the next day, you set up camp again. Maybe it's the same bear, maybe it's a different bear, but you get to one day in your travel where a full normal bear, not a magical monster, not a dreamling, just a big ass bear, is sitting in the middle of the path you're traveling up ahead. What do you guys do about the bear problem? And before you give any answers, I would just like to put something out there about the power scaling of this world we exist inside of. In Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, a bear is a CR2 stat block, which is not very threatening for many parties of adventurers. You are mortal people, and a bear could kill any of you. A bear, if you say, "I fight the bear," I'm going to say, okay. But even for the most magical among you, Tulpa, a bear is quite strong.
Can I say that again, how you just said it, but with subtext read?
Sure.
Even for the most magical among you, Tulpa.
What? Oh, I should do it. I should take care. Okay. Tulpa walks forward.
Oh, well, that's not
towards
necessarily
the bear.
what I was. I was just warning against fighting the bear. Do whatever you will.
Tulpa cracks his knuckles.
Tulpa. Fight the bear.
It's
I'm
time.
not gonna fight the bear. I'm gonna ask him politely to move, just like you taught me, Marianne.
Lovingly.
Tulpa walks up very confidently to this wild animal.
Awesome.
Okay.
Excuse me, good sir.
How much bigger is the bear than Tulpa?
I'm like 3 feet tall.
What species of bear?
Brown bear.
Polar bear.
We're fucked.
Tulpa walks up very confidently to the bear and just bows a little bit with a little flourish. She goes, "Excuse me, good sir. I request that you remove yourself from our path as we are trying to make our way through these wonderful woods that I assume is your home. Sorry to inconvenience you, but we would like to get through, please and thank you." And then Tulpa turns around to Marianne and gives her like a big thumbs up.
Marianne is going to be encouraging about this. She's like, you know what? He's doing a really good job. I've never seen him be so polite. So she gives him a thumbs up back.
Okay. You know, the intent is pure and sweet. Let's see how the execution goes. What do you want to roll about this?
And that bear's name was Hudson's character.
Oh my god.
It's true, it's me.
Hudson, please introduce your character as you rip Tulpa to shreds.
I think it's really funny that Colton fell for the classic blunder that is every teenage girl thinking that they could, like, a wild animal will just be super chill with them.
I'm different.
Like they've just got that special connection.
Yeah, what are you rolling? Tell me.
Disney princess the shit out of this guy.
Okay, hear me out. Try something new. Tulpa has never been polite before. Also, learning new things. I'm gonna learn if you can be polite to a bear and if that works.
Is there can I add a tag?
Yeah, you can add a tag. That's how help works in this game. If you have a tag you think helps, throw it in there.
Yeah, I would like to add my tag that's called Commune with Animals.
Oh shit. That absolutely works, and now I'm beginning to have suspicions that Larder should have taken this role, but it's okay. How do you help Tulpa in this moment? Like, what does it look like as you coach him with Commune with Animals?
Whenever Tulpa is looking at us, I'm giving Tulpa a thumbs up. When Tulpa's not looking at us, I'm speaking to the bear in their ancient language. And it's like switching into it's like code switching into a dialect that you both know. I'm like, "Hey, Slime, just let us go past. You know how it is." and the bear's like, "Yeah, dog, I absolutely. What the hell is going on?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, they're tripping. I got it. It's okay."
Okay. I like it. Commune with Animals feels explicitly made for this.
Yeah, well, I'm going to use my fight the bear tag. No, I'm joking. I don't have that.
I would also like to use my naive negative tag because I feel like this is kind of naive.
Naive, definitely. Both of the tags you suggested are stretches. I will let you pick one instead of two.
All right. I'll try something new.
All right. Let it rip.
All right. And I'm still using a negative tag, so this is a straight roll.
Wait, Colton, did you add Borb's tag too?
Ooh, that's true. So I get a +1.
Colton?
Yes.
I'm sorry, this is at a -3. You're getting the +1 from Borb, so it's at a -2, though.
Easily done. Watch this. Double sexes.
Hey, yeah, and maybe the bear just notices that you're pure of heart and intent.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So you said -3?
-3.
Okay.
And then everything else with, so +1, -2.
Okay. Okay. That brings me up to, drum roll, a 4.
Okay.
Woo! Golf rules. We're winning.
Now, a full failure on trying to talk with a bear is going to have the expected outcome, Colton.
Okay. All right. Kill me.
On a full failure, you are going to lose, and you're being attacked by a bear, you're going to lose 3 from your supplies. So that's going to take you down from a 6 to a 3.
Lose your life, Mr. Bond.
Tulpa, you are mauled by this bear. This bear lunges at you. It opens its mouth. It grabs your head and it starts to shake you around really fast. Can we get a snippet of what Tulpa sounds like during that?
I did. Oh, guys, bear's hurt. Bear's hurt. It's bad.
And then I think we smash cut to like a night later, just you at camp, covered in bandages, wearing an eye patch, sitting by the fire with a horrified, shell-shocked expression on your face, being nursed back to health. Eventually, the bear left out of disinterest, and you just lost a ton of time and had to spend a bunch of supplies nursing Tulpa back to health. Tulpa, you can, because you're a dreamling, I'll allow you to say you can fully recover with no scars if Tulpa just believes that's how it works hard enough. You can determine if this affects you in any long-term way next time we narrate you. Okay, cool. The final encounter you guys have along the winding road to the next settlement. So this is about a month and a half later. Travel goes way smoother for way longer, and winter begins to set in. It starts going from nice fall, where all of the trees are that perfect color. The leaves are falling just the right amount. It's brisk outside, but it's not cold. You could wear a t-shirt and jeans or a t-shirt and shorts. You have a lot of flexibility with your outfit planning. It goes from that to just, it's fucking cold. It sucks to be outside all of a sudden. And you switch into the gear you packed planning for this. All of you had coats and boots and warm clothing and such. But eventually, a lot of you begin to realize that cold weather clothing you brought with you from Tobin might not be enough for the cold weather you're going to encounter on the mountains. And eventually you have to make a stop at a general store to resupply on, various rations and water and things, but also you just need like warmer clothing. And the only one you can find that wouldn't take you days off route is a general store that is called Yurf's Finest. You go, it's just a little wooden hut in the middle of the woods. You go inside. There is a very, very large man named Yurf. He has a big mustache, incredibly broad shoulders with shoulder pads, huge muscles, and like a cut-off suit he's wearing where he's like cut the sleeves off of it so just the muscles are coming out. Welcome to my store. Yurf makes all of his prices unreasonably high. And if one of you doesn't do something about it, this guy is going to rob you blind of a lot of your supplies at this resupply. This is normal prices. I do not know why you're complaining. And it's clear that he's like written over the old price with a new price. Like he's added a 0.
Hey, I think that that's not the case. I could get this anywhere for half of that price. Look, I don't want to hurt your business. I don't want to get in your way or anything like that. But if we don't get where we're going within the time that we need to, the world's going to end, I think, or something to that effect. It's not going to be good. You might make a couple bucks now, but then 6 months from now, it's not going to be enough to. I'm saying it's a bad idea. And so what I guess I'm asking you, for one, small business owner to another, is just, take us down to the regular retail price. That's easy enough for us. I'm not going to hurt you or anything. I'm not asking for anything special. I just want to see if you would just cut us a break and respect what we're trying to do out of your own self-interest.
All right, roll.
I would like to add my begging tag.
Yeah, throw it on.
Can I add a tag?
Yeah, what do you want to throw in?
Please hold. Either the nosy or the information gatherer tag. I feel like I would be looking around a store and be like, I know that's not what it costs at other stores. I guess I'd be information gatherer.
Yeah, I like information gatherer to gather evidence that he's clearly attempting to sell for more than it's worth.
Cool. There you go, Borb.
Yeah, so take an extra +1, Borb.
Sweet. I'm coming at you with a total of 13.
Whoa!
Bam.
Goddamn, he's good.
Read 'em and seep.
You want me to seep?
Read 'em and seep.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might weep a little, though.
Reeds full of sap? What?
You succeed on this roll. Yurf tries to fire back with like, so what I'm hearing is, the world will end if you do not buy my clothes, which means you have to buy my clothes. So what is the problem? And then, Marianne, you walk to a goatskin coat in the back of the store, and you look at the price tag and peel off what is very clearly a piece of paper attached to the original price tag with some tree sap, and it goes from like 100 shillings to 20.
I hold up a sketch of a different, like, I'm thinking like how you could go to a store and take a picture of like a price tag and then take it to a different store, but it's just a sketch. So I'm like, well, here's this drawing of when I was at the other store and it cost half this.
Here's a scrawling I did at Target and it was not nearly this much.
Exactly. TJ Maxx does not charge this.
You said you price matched, Yurf. You said you price matched.
It's an etching.
Yes. What did you say, Reed?
It's not just a drawing.
Oh yeah, it's like how you like can do the leaf things and like.
Yeah, in the clothing aisle for 2 hours with your chisel and stone slab.
No, you know, like how you could take a leaf and then a crayon and a piece of paper and like.
No.
Read.
You can do that with a lot of things. You just put the crayon over it and then you put the paper over it. It's called an etching.
Yeah, but you just do it with leaves.
Or maybe it's not an etching.
I haven't seen this before.
You haven't seen this?
Oh, it's an edging. I'm sorry.
It's not an edging. No way.
That's something else.
That's a different thing that Borb does, yeah.
Whoa. I've never edged in my life. I'm waiting. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good when I finally do it.
Hudson is sitting over here politely, waiting to introduce his character, and we're talking about edging, burning precious minutes.
Is he Yurf? Is Hudson Yurf?
I'm just here for a good time. I'm happy to be back, everybody. Everybody's talking about edging, and I am rapt.
Where is he?
All right.
My boy.
Yurf gives you the clothing you need at a reasonable...
I've abandoned my boy.
I finally returned. What's this about you edging everywhere?
I've abandoned my child.
Hudson, would you like to please describe Baby Yurf, which is the character you'll be playing for the next 5 sessions?
Well, first off, everybody, I just want to say hi. I'm Baby Yurf.
Baby Yurf, get back inside your house.
If you don't lower the price on this fucking fur coat, I'm hitting your baby with a club.
You think you can walk into my home, which is this goatskin coat, and say all of these hurtful things about me as if I won't enjoy everything you're describing?
Baby Yurf
You're
is
a
a
sick freak, dude.
Baby Yurf is a freak.
Look, if you're trying to cheat us, you got this weird fucking thing going on down here. I just want to get out of your hair, get on with my life, which has been profoundly uprooted. We have special permission from the seers, and by extension from the king, to do whatever we have to get where we're going. And look, Yurf, I'm trying to be real with you, man to man. You're in our fucking way.
Papa, I don't think we should do business with this guy. He reeks of smelly cocks.
Baby Yurf, stand behind me. He's a dangerous man.
As he goes to get behind him, I shoot out fast as a whip and pick up Baby Yurf by the scruff of his neck with the cockroach.
Please throw him into the sun.
No, Baby Yurf! Baby Yurf!
No, I could not give a shit about the seers, but do not hurt Baby Yurf.
Papa! Papa! He's apprehended me!
30 shillings! 30 shillings!
Papa, do it! 30 shillings or he'll kill me!
All right, everything you need. Everything you need. Do not hurt Baby Yurf. we cut away from this hostage situation where Larder abducts a literal child back to the road where all of you are now wearing fashionable new winter clothing. He gave you the nice shit to save baby Yurf's life. Because I liked that roleplay so much, normally a success, I would still mark your supplies down 1. I liked that a lot. I won't mark your supplies down at all. Yurf gives you everything you want.
Oh, yeah.
With the small caveat that if you ever do business with the Yurf clan again, there may be consequences.
Can I take that? Can I take that as a tag? Under chicken shit, man, can I take enemy of the Yurf?
Yeah, if you're volunteering to take a negative tag, sure.
I'm gonna pull it out all the time.
Would all of you real quick describe, minus Hudson, I'm sorry. Just real quick, you had an outfit change. What does your new winter fit look like?
Down.
What? Elaborate.
Oh, I have a down coat on, and it's funny because that means it's something I could have chosen to make myself at any moment. It's chicken down. It's cock down.
No! Cock down!
I have a cock down coat on.
Yeah, it says cock down in big letters on the back.
Reed, I'm just gonna double check. You know what down is, right?
Yeah, it's a material.
Okay, just making sure.
I actually don't know the specifics of what the material is, though.
Feathers.
Shit. Awesome.
That's why it's chicken down, cock down.
I like cock down is also the brand, but the O in both cock and down are replaced with V's, like the U in Bulgari.
Tulpa's in one of those big puffy winter jackets with like the fur lined fringe.
Yeah.
But because he's so small, it's like the jacket is like equal to his mass. So I'm like a big ball that's twice as big, waddling around.
You look like Snoopy in his puffer jacket.
Exactly.
Snoopy in the Pope coat.
Hey, Snoopy.
Shout out Snoopy.
If this was D&D 5e, you would be taking a -5 to stealth because of all of the sound of fabric on fabric that happens whenever you need to move anywhere. Just squeaking coat sounds as you walk.
I think Marianne wants to be kind of hip. So I'm assuming Lily also got a change of clothes. So she's like following Lily around and watching what she's getting, and she's like, this one's cute, right? Yeah. So she just gets whatever Lily also gets.
You're twinning with Lily?
Yeah. Besties.
Oh, that's awesome. That does pass the ball to me to decide what you're wearing.
That's fine. I hate decisions.
Matching blazers? No. I think it's some like standard. Actually, you know what? You're wearing matching coats that Yurf and Baby Yurf made for each other. And Lily is wearing Baby Yurf's coat, and you are wearing Yurf's coat.
Oh, yeah, Baby Yurf coat.
So they are incredibly nice coats. Hudson, I just want to pass you something because I want to get you in here.
Yeah.
Lily Tillman finds something in the pocket of Baby Yurf's coat. What is it?
A tracking device. And you see two shadowy figures on a hilltop.
Honestly, yeah,
Let
it's
'em
some
come.
kind of...
I've bested them once, I'll do it again.
If they want smoke, it's here.
Alright, motherfuckers. This time we're playing for keeps. And they both run at each other, and time slows down, and like lightning strikes, and then we cut away. Tulpa's covered in blood and bandages again.
All right. And that concludes our travel montage. Hooray!
Yay.
2 enemies, but a lot of achievements and many new codes. It's winter time. The snow has begun to fall in light, beautiful flakes. Not a downpour, but a very idyllic snow. The type where it doesn't get in your eyes, but you can still look out over it and admire its beauty. There's about an inch on the ground now as you trudge along the path. And up ahead, you see the wood's end. And as you exit, you see a large field amidst this forest, remarkably flat and completely trackless. No footprints go in or out of this field. No wagon or cart wheel marks have been left. And yet, strangely, in the middle of this field, you see a town. Quite a large one at that. At the perfect center of this field is a town alight with lanterns and torches, surrounded by a large, perfectly circular stone wall. From afar, you can't make out much else about it except for 4 bell towers that rise from the inside of this wall above its height, and a beacon of very festive light shooting out from the inside of these walls, and you can hear the distant sounds of festivities rolling over this eerily white landscape. I think the thought occurs to some of you with no need to roll. It's strange that there seems to be such a booming little metropolis in the middle of a field that has absolutely no footprints moving in or out of the town. But this is the next place you need to be, so you continue forwards.
The hell is this place?
Mr. Tumnus leans in and goes, "This is, Feldorf. It's our next stop. Quite a quaint little town. Eccentric leadership, but, a good sense of cultural pride about their people. I believe it's about Yuletide. Perhaps that is what all the festivities and hubbub is about."
What's Yuletide?
What's Yuletide? I feel like it needs to be a musical episode. I feel like Marianne busts into a little song about what Yuletide is. I don't want to sing it, but...
My frugnomial friend, don't you know the Yuletide chant? And a 1 and a 2. Yuletide is here.
No, we don't have the rights.
He said Yuletide is here. That's not copyright infringed.
That's true.
Time for Yule is here.
Time for Yule and beer.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, babe, I'm Yule sexual. I don't know what...
I don't know if this bit's going to carry onto the pod too well, but I might keep it. We'll see. As you explain the concept of Yuletide to Tulpa, you begin to move closer to this place. For the players and for the audience, Yuletide is very Christmas adjacent, but it has a lot less of the commercialization, and it's a lot more based in kind of Germanic roots of the holiday. It's celebrated around the winter solstice, around the 21st of our December. And there are still pine trees, with candles lit atop them. There are still, meals shared among neighbors, and carols are sung, but there isn't really a Santa Claus. There might be a Father Christmas involved, but in this case, it's not called Christmas, so I suppose in the Valley of the Dreamerverse, they would call him Father Yuletide. And it's practiced a lot of different ways among a lot of different settlements and towns. Everybody has a slightly different way of celebrating Yuletide. But it is one of the biggest holidays of the year. As you draw closer, you can hear what are certainly Yuletide carols drifting out. As you get close to the border of this town, the wind starts to really pick up. The snow gets a little bit denser. Your path becomes a little harder to spot. Tulpa, you look up and you see along the walls of this town, runes and sigils are etched on the outside of the stone walls that briefly give you a start, because as a dreamling, I don't think you have a firm grip on the science of magic, but you can feel when something is magical, and you can feel when something hurts you. The wards on the outside of these walls are like one magical syllable away from being built to obliterate you. It's not anti-dreamling wards, it's anti-something slightly adjacent to dreamlings. where if the syntax was changed just a little bit, all of these wards would instantly try to kill you.
Guys, I don't know about this town. They have some pretty offensive writing on the walls.
Nonsense! It is the stock standard Yuletide decor.
I'm just saying, there's like some words here. I can't really read it, but it seems like it's some of the stuff that Larder starts saying whenever it's late at night at camp.
Oh, Mr. Paw, you just have no appreciation for different cultures. Young as you are, you'd have no way of experiencing the cosmopolitan of the world. It's time you open your eyes.
Mr. Tumnus, are you drunk?
A little nog, my friend, a little nog. Nothing terrible. No, nothing too strong. Just a little nog to warm the hands in this icy cold.
Larder Gillhooley.
Yep.
You have been here before. You're a well-traveled man. You do know that they are very, very starchly anti-dreamling and nightmares and witches, and they're a very paranoid folk. And as you get closer to the town and you see the symbols, kind of recalls that memory. And I think it occurs to you they might not treat Tulpa so kindly here if they are aware he is a dreamling.
Hey, Mr. Tumnus, I think that you might be a little bit off base there. I actually think that Tulpa, could we put you in like a box or something while we're here?
Why?
I don't think they're ready for you yet.
Like
remember how I wasn't ready when I first met you and I tried to hit you over the head with anything I could find and also
I thought
cast you
that's
out?
because you hated me.
Yeah, well, I just I wasn't ready. And I think these folks maybe aren't ready yet either.
Okay, what if I do this? And Tulpa attempts to shapeshift into a more human-looking shape, but I think my skin is still gray and I still have green hair.
Larder screams.
So no?
No, I don't think that would be good. I don't think that would really be good. Maybe what if you look just like me?
Marianne, while this conversation is happening, you begin to get a terrible lurking feeling in the pit of your stomach. You feel like you're dreaming.
Oh, I don't like doing that.
Which isn't right. You know you're awake, you pinch yourself, you feel pain. This is definitely reality. But you feel that feeling in your gut, like when you're having a nightmare. You begin to look around you. The snow's whipped up quite thick now. The wind is really going. It's beginning to kind of obscure vision. No tracks in this big field. Surrounds a metropolitan area. Why would nobody be leaving the walls of this town?
Because they're enjoying Yuletide.
You look out across the field. You see a silhouette. A large silhouette. About the height of a pine tree, but clearly the outline of something ethereal.
The Grinch. I'm sorry.
Even meaner and darker than the Grinch who stole Christmas, with a heart 3 times smaller.
That's why they celebrate Yuletide now, because the Grinch stole Christmas from them. They're like, fuck, we gotta come up with something else now.
It's incredibly difficult to make out the details, but there's something watching you. You feel like you need to get in this town soon.
Is it Yurf?
It's not Yurf, no.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I tell if it's Yurf and baby Yurf? It's something else.
It's something else. You feel like you're having...
This is neither Yurf nor baby Yurf. It's some unseen third thing.
It's a mama Yurf.
It's some third unintroduced Yurf.
And she is not here to party.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll take it seriously now. Stop saying things like the Grinch and Yurf.
No, it's all good. You feel like you're having a nightmare. You know you're fully awake. You see the silhouette and the faint glow of two red eyes over the horizon.
Oh. Can I ask whoever is nearest to me? It can be an NPC. I don't want, not Lily specifically, but anybody else. I want to lean over and be like, do you see that? Over there? Do you see that too?
What?
Is it Larder or is it Mr. Tumnus?
Larder.
Okay.
Larder, if you look, you can see it.
Whoa.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah, I see that. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's kind of ominous.
Marianne, you looked away from it for a second when you looked to Larder. You look back. It's closer now.
Ooh. Did you see it move, Larder?
Well, my eyes ain't too good, but I think it has.
Perhaps we should go into this nice Yuletide town.
What if there's a whole bunch of them in there?
Oh! Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Oh shit, I bet it's that bear again.
No, unless God thinks this is the shape of a bear, I don't think this is the shape of a bear. I feel like this is something else.
It got a taste of dreamling blood and now it's followed us the whole way here.
God, does it look like a bear?
It's so hard to tell out. It's not humanoid though. It is bestial. It is a large, like, height of a pine tree. Uh-oh, it's a little closer. Yeah, it's definitely walking on 4 legs? Maybe more. It's big. It's getting closer.
Okay, we're going. Come on, everyone. Time to go.
You start moving towards the town. You get closer and closer. You keep turning around to look at it. It's not moving when you're looking at it, but when you look back at it, it's a little bit closer, Weeping Angel style.
I was gonna say, you stole that from Doctor Who.
I have 30 chickens and they're each taking turns, so none of them are blinking at the same time and one of them is always looking at the thing.
I got my cocks watching it.
The creature doesn't seem to count chickens.
Damn, we've been training for this for so long, and now it doesn't even work.
As you get closer and closer to 2 big steel double doors in the side of the wall, Marianne, you start to hear familiar voices. It's like you're back in your nightmare. You're awake. You have to be awake, but you're hearing Marianne Grimani. Marianne Grimani. Marianne. Then it kind of begins to pitch shift into Lily Tillman's voice. It starts as like a guttural growl, and then it begins to pitch shift up into Lily Tillman. Marianne. Come here, Marianne. Marianne, come here.
Where's the voice coming from?
The creature on the horizon.
You said the creature on the horizon? I don't want to walk towards it. I'm walking away from it.
Cool. You keep walking. You get close to the door. Colton, what does Tulpa look like right now?
I think Tulpa is doing his best to become Larder, but I think it's not going really well. I'm trying to, like, suck my beard back into my face and morph my body to shape to his, but I think it's just, I look like even more of a freak of nature than Tulpa already does.
Does anyone try to hide Tulpa with the information that's been put out there by Larder?
Isn't he in that big-ass coat right now?
He is Larder-sized, but if he got real small, he could maybe be eaten by the coat.
Well, no, but I feel like it was probably a really big coat on him before, so now it's, like, regular oversized, or maybe even just a regular coat. So I feel like between that and, like, I think Lily and I probably had matching hats, too. So I would like to give Tulpa my hat to kind of disguise him a bit more.
I see a lot of the face is obscured by coat and hat. You can kind of just see 2 eyes.
He's like, I'm really cold, guys.
He's got like an invisible man situation happening.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So Tulpa is so layered in clothing it's hard to make out his gray skin. Gloves, boots, the works. Who knocks on the door?
I will do this. I will knock the door really aggressively and in a scared fashion.
A slit in the top of the left door, about like a story up from where you are, slides open. You see a face looking down at you that says to you in kind of like a hushed yell, How did you
How did you get this far?
Bam. I want to roll to have this person let us in immediately. I'd like to use my ancient name trait, as well as the tag known among the common folk.
Okay, yeah.
I want them to immediately assume that we're not bad news because of me.
Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. I even said that you've been here before. Roll that for me.
Oh yeah. Big roller, underground stroller.
Baby in the stroller.
I got a 6.
A 6.
I'm canceled out by Shadow Larder behind me.
Do you want to burn any of your tags to get a mixed success instead of a failure?
Yeah.
Which one?
Does it have to be from that same trait?
It has to be one of the tags you just used.
Oh, I see. Let me burn known among the common folk.
Okay. So this guy slides it open, goes,
You should be bloody dead. You shouldn't have made it this far. What's that?
what do you say to him?
I say, hey, I helped deliver you when you was born. Let us in. Michael?
Not a Gillhooley. I could. Open the door. Open the door.
And then another slit slides open. Another burlier man goes,
Wait, how do we know none of them are the witches? The witches that... It doesn't matter, it's Larder. He's got a good name and reputation. Open the door.
both of the slits slam shut, and you hear them like run down from platforms and begin opening the door. The creature is getting increasingly close. Marianne, the voices are getting louder. It's beginning to come into frame. Some terrible, like the size of a semi-truck, 4-ish legged beast wreathed in red smoke, 2 eyes, its form obscured, but a terrible set of black teeth are the only thing you can see breaking through the red mist that surrounds it. The door creaks open. There's enough room for you guys to fit in with all your stuff.
Get in! Get bloody in! We're all gonna die!
I'm counting all the chickens as they go by. Sweet Pea, Honeydew, Marybelle. Come on.
All of you get in, and the doors slam shut. And inside, you are treated to a winter wonderland.
Wow, look at this place.
Did I send the message I was gonna send earlier that said, no, I didn't, I deleted it. I said, we're gonna get in this fucking town and Reed's gonna put on the happiest Christmas music you've ever heard.
Pine trees alight with candles, small vendors selling Yule logs and steaming cups of glühwein, wonderful arrays of cups of punch and beautifully glass-worked mugs, people in festive, bright clothing moving around, and big green scarves, happily throwing snowballs at each other. And as the doors shut behind you, the 2 guards take off their helmets and go, "Thank God, I was almost late for my snowball fight." And they take off their armor and they take off their like greaves they're wearing, and they're in full ugly Yuletide sweaters and linen pants, and they go, "Ah! Ah!" And they run and they start throwing snowballs at each other. "Yuletide is here!" And they run off, and you are left to your lonesome at the gate of this town until you hear a slow clap. The crowd parts. The most eccentric looking man you've ever seen in your entire life begins to move through the crowd.
Here we go, baby.
A truly absurd mustache that is being worn with pride. He's rocking a Salvador Dali situation, if you know what I'm talking about. Wearing very expensive clothing that's just a little bit too big on his wiry frame, so it just hangs a little bit loose about him as he moves while he slow claps towards you. What looks like to be some very high-ranking political official who looks at your party and says, well. Look what the nightmare drug in. Guards! Fetch them some wonderful Yuletide sweaters. They look garish. And a series of guards comes up to you and goes, here you go. Yeah, here's a scarf. Here's your sweater. Here you go. We have them in all sizes. You take whatever you want. Welcome to my town. I am the Baron. I am Callow Quandary. I run this fine estate, and please help yourself to any of our great festivities. And what brings you here in such a unique time?
There's something outside the gate.
Oh, shush about that. So you're going to ruin the celebration.
Yuletide is a time to spend time with your closest family and loved ones and throw snowballs at each other and go sleighing. Isn't that right, Albaz?
You see, walking up, standing behind a truly venerated man, is an older gentleman, older than Callow himself, looking to be nearing his 50s. The clothes that he's wearing, he's not wearing a Yuletide sweater, is very, fancy in cut, but not in material. He looks over and he goes, "Yes, Callow, of course, Yuletide is a time to be spent with our family. Though, I will say, maybe we do talk about the whole nightmare situation."
No, brother. Hey, hold on.
Thank you for coming, new visitors. He pulls you over. He sidebars you. He puts a
Yes,
hand on either side of your
Listen, man. I love you, okay? Don't blow this for me, all right?
No, I love you too, Callow. It's just, I don't think immediately going to a lockdown on an entire town, opposed to dealing with the issue, is the right move.
No, it's a nightmare. It'll go away eventually.
It's a Yuletide comes once a year. Life-threatening nightmares come at least 5 times a year.
No, I suppose that's true, but typically, you know I can't argue with you when you get like this, Callow. Can I at least, maybe can I talk to them? Because the fact that they came in here unperturbed by the nightmare is rather interesting.
Okay. If I let you feed your little curiosity project, will you please wear matching sweaters with me to the Yuletide feast? Please.
I suppose if I have no choice.
I've had servants make 5 drafts of sweaters. You've shot down every one, Callow. Your name's not Callow, I'm Callow. I'm a little drunk on Glühwein right now. Look, Albaz, please, I just want... You're home for the holidays. Stop thinking about work.
Yes, brother, I will wear a sweater. I would just like, perhaps a room to talk to them would be... Can that be arranged? You're the one who's able to call all the shots.
Oh, we can get you a room. Guards! Escort them to the biggest room that we have, please. The guards grab all of you forcefully by your arms and go, "We're going to take you to a room." Albaz, narrate where you want to talk to these guys.
I feel like Albaz would have wanted to do it in sort of like a small room, maybe in a house that wasn't occupied right now. Or maybe even like a barn or something. I think Callow brings them to literally the biggest room that there is, which is like a large log cabin in the center of the town where town meetings are held. So it's 4 people in truly just the most expansive room you could think of, with like lined pews in it.
Everything you say echoes for a minute.
I hope you excuse the actions of my brother. It is a pleasure to make all of your acquaintance. My name is Albaz. What brings you to Feldorf?
Well, there was a big thing out there, and it was moving real fast, and I didn't feel like getting attacked on Yuletide.
So you did see the nightmare?
Also, I've actually been here before.
Oh yes, you're a Gillhooley.
I'm the Gillhooley, as a matter of fact.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard good things about your family.
Oh, you must be thinking of the wrong ones.
Yes, quite.
Alright, so, this nightmare business, what the hell is that? What is going on?
Yes, well, a few days back, a nightmare appeared on the outskirts of Feldorf, and It's been harassing anybody who tries to enter or leave the town. Typically, it's far more, let's say, assertive than it was with you. To my understanding, you were able to get through the field mostly unmolested.
Yes, that's right. Although we were frightened.
Yes, typically it's far more violent in nature and far more sudden. My brother, Callow, he is sort of an eccentric, if you could believe it. He believes that the nightmare could be dealt with after Yuletide ends, especially because nightmares oftentimes dissipate. Usually the day that they're conceived. But this nightmare has been around for weeks. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Go ahead.
First off, I would like to know, you see Albaz takes out a notebook and starts to write down. What is the nature of your party? I see that you have quite a few people alongside you.
Yeah, and well, I don't really speak for everybody, but you know how every couple years or so we gotta send somebody up a mountain, and so that the giant doesn't come out and destroy the entire kingdom? Well, that's what we're doing.
Oh, you're the accompaniment for the songstress's pilgrimage.
That's correct.
Lily goes, hi.
Oh, and you must be the songstress. It's a pleasure to meet you, miss. Albaz takes her hand and does a deep bow.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No, I'm truly honored to be in your presence. This is a momentous occasion for me, actually. I'm a little starstruck. So, perhaps the songstress has something to do with it. I turn over, I think Albaz for the first time notices the man who is caked in cloth. Just like in layer upon layer, and he goes, hello, sir. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Tulpa. And Tulpa extends a hand, and I think he doesn't know the proportions for a good human hand. So the fingers are a little long on it, and the skin is gray.
Well, I don't want to take up your time, especially because you are... Well, I can tell due to the fact the songstress is in your company that you are not malicious visitors. And it is Yuletide. It is a time of celebration. Do you intend to stay here for the rest of the festivities, or would you like to leave? Because that may be a problem.
If you have us.
Well, it isn't exactly my decision to make.
Is it a problem if we stay, or a problem if we go?
It's no problem at all. It's just the decision of my... Well, of course you will say yes, but it is the decision of my brother and the local nobility. I will say, your spots are assured, though, especially since you have the songstress in tow. I will ask one more thing. Is anybody in your company magically inclined? Besides the songstress, of course.
What if they were?
Oh, it's no problem whatsoever. I was just curious as... well, we could always use a hand where we could get one. And the people of this town are awfully superstitious, so I figured that I should let you know that, one, we could potentially use your help in case the nightmare tries to encroach upon the town, but also I would like to give a general warning to perhaps keep your talents hidden for the duration of your stay.
Oh, it shan't be a problem, my wink-wink, nudge-nudge companion, my shibboleth in arms. Yes, I can play the crook, the rogue, the absolute stalker in the night, and I have quite a bit of experience in sieges, so keep me in mind, old fellow.
Hudson... Albaz may have actually heard of Mr. Tumnus. In this moment, will you make a roll for me real quick?
Yeah, okay. Can I add tags? What tags would I add? What am I rolling for?
This is related to aristocracy and knowledge.
Okay, so I'm going to use my connections to nobility.
Okay, cool.
That's a 8.
Okay, mixed success.
Mr. Tumnus, well, that's a snake oil salesman. A renowned charlatan.
I'm gonna tell you two things. One of them is a lie, and one of them is a thing that actually happened. And you just have to live with both. Mr. Tumnus was cast out from his family because he killed the person who was going to take his seat of power. Mm-hmm. And then it was found out, and then he had to leave out of shame. The other one is that Mr. Tumnus was actually cast out from his seat of power because he was found to be a profoundly powerful practitioner of a magic that was considered very illegal or treacherous.
Got it. I think Albaz sort of like stiffens at the sight of him, gives a half bow.
I'm so sorry. A final thing to add. This was so long ago. This was drama in like your parents' circle and like kind of your grandparents' circle. This isn't something that ever reached you.
Holy shit, how old is he? I'm near 50. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god.
I get my steps in and a little
He's gonna fucking turn to dust at a stiff breeze.
like I never heard anyone cooking's the post, you know. Boy, it's easy. It's a good world to live old times in.
Yes, of course. Why don't we get you some glue vine, my friend?
Did you just offer me glue, my boy?
I'm sorry? What are you saying? You keep...
Glue? I haven't drunk glue in quite a while.
Oh, glue vine, my friend.
Let's
It's
be
a
bad.
type of...
Let's be bad.
Let's be. Yuletide is a time of indulgence, my friend, of
If you
course.
pour me a glass of glue, will you have one too, you rascal?
Well, it is. I have none on me, but they are distributing it in the square, of course. Yes, I would like to, if possible, I would like to bid you all adieu, except for you, my friend. And Albaz motions to Tulpa. I would like to talk to you alone, if possible.
Okay.
As everybody begins to leave, you open the door and you find... Oh, what's up, Marianne?
I would just like to remind God that Lily cannot be too far from Tulpa.
Lily will wait outside, but pretty close outside.
Okay.
So as you guys move to open the giant doors to this fucking huge cathedral that you're having a private conversation in, Callow Quandary is on the other side of a door with one of those old-timey hearing pieces that he has up to the door, and as soon as you open it, he falls through onto his face. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hear someone say be bad? And he hands you a glass of glue. Just not glue vine glue. I had several guards kill horses in order to whip this up just for you.
A terrible waste.
Now there is a ne'er-do-well who knows how to do well by a new friend.
I live to serve. I have a feeling we're gonna get along great, Mr. Tumnus.
That's disgusting.
What?
That's disgusting.
Wait, no, we had a good thing going.
No human being lives to serve.
Wait, can we go back a couple sentences?
I must take my reprieve.
What do I need to say to make you happy, Mr. Tumnus? What do I need to say? I had you just a moment. Let's be bad. The door's closed.
Good night. Good night, all. Smoke bomb.
Raw chili oil hits all of your eyes. The doors close, and Albaz and Tulpa, you are alone in this cathedral.
You said your name was Tulpa, yes?
Yes, fellow human. I'm Tulpa.
Yes, of course. Just to make more formal introductions, my name is Albaz. I'm the half-brother of Callow Quandary, the local baron. I am not, notably, a full-blooded Quandary. I am illegitimate. I spent a lot of my youth trying as best as I could to achieve the status of being learned. I spent a good long time in the libraries, toiling over tomes. And something which has always struck my fancy is dreamlings, more specifically nightmares. I immediately know that you are not human, Tulpa. But the question still stands. Are you a dreamling? Or are you perhaps a nightmare who has sought to affiliate themselves with the songstress?
Tulpa goes, who? Me?
Ooh, me? Why, that simply couldn't be the case.
It's me, Callow, in a lot of clothing.
Brother, I fooled you. Now let's go sledding.
Well, now that you mention it, if I can be upfront with you, Tulpa opens up his mouth, and then a sound of a balloon deflating comes out. His form shrinks.
Oh, so bad.
The coat around him begins to consume his body even more. And then out, he takes off the hat, and then out from the top of the coat pops up a head with gray skin, a green beard that almost looks like it's made of grass, and also green hair on top of his head. What looks very much imagine I think they're the trolls from Frozen.
Yeah.
I may be a dreamling. I'm having a little bit of a personal crisis about it kind of recently in the past couple months because, I've been alive for an amount of months, and that's not allowed, which very much interests me as you seem to have a nightmare with a very similar ailment as mine. But I can promise you I am no nightmare. Unless you ask Larder, but he is an unreliable source, is what Marianne tells me.
Yes, the nightmare is... I'm also rather interested in that. I will ask you, do you mind if I check?
What?
Do you mind if I check to see whether or not you're...
What are you gonna...
telling the truth?
What do you mean by check?
It's a simple process. You just have to hold out your hand.
Okay, I don't have to turn my head and cough or anything.
It's not that kind of test.
Oh, okay. Larder talks about that kind of test all the time. Says every man needs to do it at some point, but I guess it's not my time.
Wait, is that a balls thing? What the hell is that? Resident girl here. What the heck do you mean you have to cough?
That's when they check you for hernias.
Oh, it's hernias. I thought it was cancer. They cup your balls and they tell you to turn your head and cough.
Why do you have to turn your head about it?
They don't want you to cough on the doctor's face or on top of the doctor's head.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Tulpa reaches out his hand, maybe a little hesitantly, but he does it.
Albaz kneels down to around where your hand is and reaches into a leather satchel, or a leather bag, cord bound along his belt. And he takes out a small charm of curtains with a light source behind them that seems to be shining through. He closes his hand around it, and he says, "Oftentimes I've found what is most revealing is if you compare something to its antithesis. For if two things harmonize at conflicting frequencies, they'll destruct. In my hand I hold the power to break through illusion. If you are hiding something from me, if you are hiding what you really are, it will have an effect. I would like to use my adventurer level magic to try to kill Tulpa.
Oh my god!
And I would like to invest Exterminate Nightfarers and Bag of Charms, which I think gives me a +6 to the roll. I get a 14 to try to eviscerate him.
Okay. 14 is a total success. Tulpa, you watch Albaz execute a flawless casting of a nightmare-destroying spell, and it passes harmlessly over you. Hudson, would you like to tell us what that looks like?
You feel the same sensation that you felt on the runes along the wall, where there is a formula that will unmake you completely if one variable is changed. But it passes through you to little to no effect. It feels like a small pressure that presses in on your body from every direction and then immediately dissipates. Albaz stands up, puts the little charm back into his bag, and then he goes, "I'm so sorry, but tests like that are really what put a fretted heart at ease. You obviously have not lied to me, my friend. You are not a nightmare."
Lily!
We begin to zoom out from this sweet moment, albeit slightly terrifying that perhaps Tulpa could have instantly been obliterated had he been a nightmare of some kind. But as Tulpa runs out of the cathedral, screaming Lily with such echo, it can be heard throughout the entire town. Lily, right on the other side of the double doors, goes, What is it?
He tried to do something. He did something, and it felt racist. It felt like that stuff that Larder says at camp when we both go to bed, or say we go to bed.
Stand behind me! I won't let you be racist towards my friend! and we kind of zoom away from that as I think Larder rushes in to disarm the situation. Out into the town of Feldorf. Yuletide celebrations alight everywhere you look. We see Albaz's half-brother, Caloquandry, in a sled going down the same hill over and over again, and then being picked up and carried back to the top of the hill by very burly men. Wee! Again! Wee! Again! We passed that. And we see Marianne standing at the center of town. Something caught your eye.
What have I seen?
At the very center is a mound covered in red rimbloom flowers. At the very top of it, a blade, which has been punctured into the top of the mound, sword in the stone style, sitting there firm. A plaque on the ground, right in front of this mound, covered in red flowers, simply reads, "Here lies Edward Grimani. May he never rise again."
What? Who's that?
That is your uncle, Edward.
What?
And we get one final shot of Marianne looking at the mound with the sword in it. And we see what Marianne sees, which is something nobody else can see in this moment, which is streams of red, wispy nightmare magic trailing off into the sky off of this mound like smoke from a chimney. Just thick, dense bursts of nightmarish energy radiating out from the heart of this town. And as you look at this, you hear, "Oh!" And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Ooh, spooky. Marianne haunted.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Boxing Day.
Have a crazy Kwanzaa.
Yuletide, Yuletide, Yuletide.
The only thing I'll be celebrating is freaking Yuletide with my best friends. Hudson, great to have you back. Sorry you only got to be in for a bit at the end there, but
That's okay.
you made an impact, let me tell you.
That was cool.
Hey, he was in the middle too as Baby Yurf.
That's true.
I was Baby Yurf.
His backup character, Baby Yurf.
Perhaps my most impactful performance.